and you will only youths, not elder people. Elder people, we will have program and we will go. The youths will remain with Samat Sheikh and they will ask their own questions and have sahar all night with Samat Sheikh here at mosque or somewhere else. That we will decide and we will announce for that also. Sallallahu alaihi wa Muhammad. There is, I think, one question is remaining till Samat Sheikh Ali Khatib will come. We are going to continue and then Samat Sheikh is going to recite Masa'il. And we will end our English session and then we will begin the Arabic one, inshallah. Sallallahu alaihi wa Muhammad.
Question?
Yeah.
No, there's no other question?
No, you have?
No.
You don't have?
No.
Okay, we decide. If anyone have question, please. Here is mic. Take the mic and ask the question which is related to your life. No? Okay.
Alaikum salam.
Yeah, about the event
On the microphone. On the close to your
about the event of Karbala, when they say that the water was closed for 3 days, but they've come across the book which is called the Misunderstanding and Distortion of the Event of Karbala.
Sheik Mohammad Reza Tajire?
Yeah. In there he writes that it was not really closed because at night there were kids who went to fetch water. So, which is true, that there was really constant 3 days, or they used to have access for 4 days and nights.
This is a historical conflict. Things in any part of history, things can come down differently and can be narrated differently. Remember, if something happened yesterday, if two people come and tell you the event that happened yesterday, they'll tell you slightly differently. This happened 1400 years ago. So there are differences in narration. As for which is the true one, different people have different opinions according to the research. The more, I won't say authentic, Allah knows which is what happened that day. The more popular version is that the water was, or the more famous version, which is come to light, is that the water was cut off for 3 days. But Allah knows best. Having said that, the water being cut off, and Imam alayhi salam dying in the way of his Lord, if we close our eyes at this point, then keep in mind that the tragedy of Karbala, although my Imam alayhi salam was martyred today during Asr time, for Zainab and the women, the tragedy is just beginning. Those who gave their lives and went. They are with the Prophet drinking from his holy cup. For those who are left, the suffering has just begun now. We would think that the enemies would leave them alone after killing all of their menfolk. But if we look at the riwayat, we find that it didn't stop here, far from it. Rather, after all the men had been slain, and there was no one left to fight, the enemies came towards the tents now, towards the women folk, until they surrounded the tents. And Shimr, la'natullah alayh, said to his comrades, now what are you waiting for? Enter the tents now where the women of Fatima are. Enter and pillage and plunder and loot and take whatever you want. أقبل الأعداء حتى أحدقوا بالخيمة. وقال الشمر ادخلوا واسلبوا. فدخل القوم فأخذوا كل ما كان بالخيمة. They came and they took every single thing which was in the tent. Fatima, the young one, we have in narrations, she was one of the daughters of Hussein alayhi salam, present in Karbala. She narrates that I was standing at the doorway of the tent, looking at the body of my father slain and his slain companions in the battlefield. When I saw a man on his horse, he was driving the women folk of Fatima, driving the Ahlul Bayt women folk using his spear like this, he was making them go. Like a shepherd burns sheep with his stick, this is what they were doing to the women of the Ahlul Bayt. And they were shouting out, "Oh, our grandfather, oh, our father, oh, Ali. Is there no one here who can help us now? Is there no one left who can rescue us?" This young Fatima says, I started to panic when I saw this. I started running from right to left because I was scared this man on the horse would see me and come after me. She says, كنت واقفة بباب الخيمة انظروا إلى أبي وأصحاب أبي مجزرين كالأضاحي. They were slaughtered on the floor like slaughtered animals. فإذا برجل على ظهر جواده يسوق النساء بكعب رمحه وهن يسحن وجدا وأبتا وعليا أما من مجير يجيرنا